How do you prioritize tasks and get your team working on the right things? Stay tuned and we'll tell you how we keep our teams focused on the things that actually matter. Hey everybody, welcome to the iProv vlog, where we help business leaders grow their business. I'm Jordan Smith, and with me as always is Patrick Laughlin. What's up, Pat?
What's up, Joe? How are you today?
I'm good. We're talking about prioritization today, right?
Yeah, I'm excited about this. I think it's really important that, we as leaders remember that sort of the secret to, satisfaction for our employees is working on meaningful things every day. And that's what our job is to make sure that the things that they are working on are meaningful, but that they also are the things that will create momentum and help us, create progress and growth for our business. So let's talk about the first way to sort of know that you're working on the right things, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, the easiest way to know if your people are working on the right stuff is just by asking yourself, if their output aligns with your vision and the long-term outcomes that you want, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think that if you just sort of really quickly look and say, is what my team producing each day, getting me closer to achieving those long-term goals, if it is, then chances are that you're working on the right things. It's really hard to work on the wrong things and meet your long-term goals. So I think that, if the output is moving you any closer to those desired long-term outcomes, then you're doing the right things. If not, it's probably time to reprioritize.
Yeah. We've mentioned this tool before, but we really like this one specific prioritization tool called the Eisenhower Matrix.
Yeah. I mean, President Eisenhower was famous for a lot of things. He's a definite high achiever, right? But one of the things he's surprisingly most famous for is his decision-making framework and the way he chose what he was going to work on each day. It's just a really simple tool. It's a 2x2 grid. It's, a matrix that measures importance and urgency. Just sort of looking at every task on your to-do list and saying, is this something that I need to do immediately? Should I schedule it so that it gets the, appropriate attention that it needs? Do I need to delegate it to somebody who it's more appropriate to work on, or should I just not do this altogether? That's a really good way to sort of make sure that you are working on the right stuff at the right time, right?
Yeah. And, one of the things that we do, the simplest thing is encourage your team to use this for a few days, right? Print it off and send it to their house, or, tell them to actually literally write down everything they do on this matrix that you're seeing, to figure out where they're spending most of their time, And you mentioned a couple things too. Are they working on the things that you need them to work on? Are they working on the things that they want to work on? Can it be delegated to somebody else or outsourced? But are they working on the important but not urgent stuff? Especially if they're a leader in the company, that's where they should be spending most of their time.
Well, I think that's a perfect sort of segue into our last point, which is, you've got to get feedback from your team on a regular basis, right? Yeah. If you're looking for what you and your team should work on next, ask your team,
Yeah.
I think that, go ahead.
No, it's just fixate. You're the leader, right? You're supposed to be there to guide your team towards the right action, but it doesn't mean you're always the best person to come up with that next right action.
Yeah, I would say most leaders miss real opportunities. Give your team the agency to help steer the direction for the company,
Yeah.
Tell them where you want to go, but then give them sort of let them give you some ideas about how to get there, right?
Absolutely. So everybody out there that's watching, right? If you're struggling to figure out what to work on next, leave us a comment below. We'd love to be able to share more tips on how we keep our team focused on working on the things that move the organization forward. Visit us, iProvOnline.com, for more resources. We put out blogs, content all the time about aligning your team, growing your business, leadership skills, marketing tactics, anything that you can think of. We're putting out tons of content every single day. So go check it out. I know there's something over there that's helpful. And heck, if you want a copy of the Eisenhower Matrix, leave a comment below. We'll shoot you an email, tag you on Facebook. However we can get it to you, we'll get you one of these so you can start working through it today.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Everybody, until next time, peace, peeps.